Just a little bit of a new beat there for you. Some new drum loops. Didn't spend the most time on that today, but I did make a little bit of new music, as promised. New Year 2017. We're ready for it. You ready for it? 360 degrees again. Sorry for the delay. Started about 15 minutes later than planned. But look at these graphics that I was able to render for you. And I would not have them. I know it's just basically the same thing, but I had to render each frame. That takes time. So, there you go. All for you. I actually have a smaller logo on the ground there. You'll notice you've got a couch now that you can sit on and watch from there. And a little bit smaller graphic underneath you. Might be able to see the screen a little bit better here. Still not ideal. But maybe as we get into the new year, we'll look into how we can bring some on-screen stuff up there for you live. Got some fun stuff going on. Got a new whiteboard. Right? Been live second season. Tonight, 11:30. Ish. Right? You probably can't read that there. 11 p.m. in studio. Yeah. It's a little bit behind. Still rendering. Had the computer set up. Still rendering. But tonight we're going to talk about 2017 doing work. Getting a jump start on it. Not going to wait around. I don't understand this desire to waste the last day of the new year. Or old year. Waste the last day of the old year and begin the first day of the new year. Just kind of on a hungover note, as seems to be the trend. No thanks. Not what I'm doing here. Not the plan for me. Been doing some 3D art stuff today. Did a couple of tutorials. One of them didn't work out. Threw me off a little bit on my timing wise, but that's okay. Kept going. Jumped on a different one. And have some stuff I'll show you in about 11 minutes. Because it's 11:49 p.m. on the East Coast. And we are about to start 2017. I think Flufig's over there on the table. You probably can't see. Just a little bit too far away. I'll probably go get the good friend in here for you. But, yeah. Live stream's up and kicking. I'm going to bring up some social networks and share that out there and let you guys all get in here. But this will be recorded. You can watch this anytime. I don't know. We're just kind of hanging out tonight. Doing the 360 video thing. Got my fancy rendered graphics I did today. That was my plan. About 4 o'clock it occurred to me. I was like, I got a good 8 hours left in 2016 to do something with it. So let's do something. Made some new graphics, kind of tightened up the resolution and made it work a little bit better with our live feed. In fact, I'm looking at it on there and I can see a little, just a touch of what, I think that's probably the cord actually. That's probably not even the tripod I'm seeing there. Like I might be able to move that. But if you look down, it's right over the E in Ben. You might see there's a little black spot there. But that's all right. We're still, work in progress, second season. Just bringing it together, iterating for you, adding some things as we can add them. Probably spruce up the floor graphics for you. Gonna spend some more time on the music tomorrow, that's for sure. I have some 3D graphic stuff that I'm doing, making a chessboard. So I'll probably be bringing that in. Maybe I'll do some pre-recorded so I can get a higher resolution, so you can really see the quality there. I don't know, see what I have time to render tomorrow. But gonna go ahead and kick on that drum loop for you one more time because I know you guys really enjoyed that. While I go find maybe a good friend or somebody a little bit more interesting. for you guys to hang out with here. 9 minutes till the new year. I'm gonna run the feed till right about 12:30 or so. Maybe I'll go a little bit later because started a little bit later, but not really a tight schedule, structured sort of episode here. Just hanging out, just kind of ready to start 2017. Want to start it on the right foot though, so wanted to be live, wanted to do the Ben live, wanted to show you some fresh stuff, and show you our new whiteboard. Got a filing cabinet. Did some real adulting today. Went and treated ourselves to a filing cabinet and a whiteboard because apparently those are things we wanted. And I don't know. It's just interesting. Got an air purifier the other day. This is the things that you think of as toys and prizes change. But yeah, so I'm going to go and kick that on and see what I can find for a friend. How about that, right? Is it too loud? Sorry, I'm going to turn that down a little bit for you. I know it's just kind of a drum beat. You want to get this? Oh, I see. I see what that is. You like that. About 6 minutes to go till the new year here. Unfortunately, all the fireworks out there making it so that our friend is not so interested in joining the festivities. But Floofig's here. Floofig doesn't mind. Fireworks don't bother Floofig. Because they can't wait. They don't wait till midnight around here. They just set them off in the neighborhood. And the poor friend, he gets the anxiety. If you watched the last season, you're familiar with our good friend the Radar. He sometimes gets the anxiety from the loud noises outside. Getting some high encoding there when I start moving around too much. Let me drop a couple of these previews here. I don't need to be running that preview. Floofig. You ready for the new year, Floofig? Yeah? You ready for 2016 to be done? Go ahead and get started with 2017. So, the thinking is to try to get the most out of my new year. I'm just going to do the iterative Ben Live thing. See what we can add on every week or so, every few days. I mean, when I have something worth talking about, come on here and talk about it. Alright, so let's bring up the Twitter on the big screen over here and see if it can handle that. Probably not. Sorry if the frames are just completely dropping out on you guys there, but it's going to give me encoding warnings. I'm going to see what I can get away with performance-wise. While you enjoy some Flufig going after a Gatwand, I'm going to try to bring in some web stuff here. Let's see. Let's add a new source there and see what we can do. Some fireworks for you. Switch you back over to the music. Sorry about the music there. Let me go ahead and turn that down. It's a bit repetitive. I didn't have as much time to put into the music. But Happy New Year! Ah, look at that. Happy New Year. If you're watching in your headset, if you're doing the 360 thing, look up. Look up at the firework above you. That graphic did not exist until today. Yeah, I know it's not ideal. Probably looks better if I don't have the camera behind it, if you just see it right there. But yeah, that didn't exist uh, until I decided to make it a thing today. I went and watched some stuff and figured out how to make it. And yeah, there's work to be done. Obviously, a work in progress. Not the most amazing thing, but hey, firework for New Year. Starting off 2017, doing a 360-degree live broadcast with a computer-generated firework, and as you can see, not the highest, most refined sampling out on my chroma key, but there it is. In fact, let me go ahead and move this guy. See how that looks. You like that? Or see this one. Excuse me. Let's see. Hit that one, and then we can move this guy. How about this? What? That's probably an interesting effect. I don't know. Oh, you can hear the fireworks going off outside. Happy New Year, 2017. It's over. 2016 is done on the East Coast. So that's probably a good thing for a lot of people. It's been a pretty good year for me. I've been just really focused on working hard, and that's my plan for probably the next 4 to 8 years, it seems. Just focus on what I can do on the micro level, what I can do to improve my life, my family's life, do better at my job, make a greater contribution, It's fun. Be healthier, happier, right? Those are things we want to do every year. Be healthier and happier than we were the last. So I hope everyone who's watching this and anyone who's not, so everyone, experiences those things this new year. I hope we all have a good new year. I hope a lot of people join and watch the Ben Live. Subscribe to the Ben Live. I think that this year is going to be really exciting. I finally am in a position to sort of do some of the stuff that we've been wanting to do for a while. I talked about doing a lot of cool, sort of interesting experimental stuff. Talked about it last season, but didn't really, didn't have the resources that we needed to do the things we wanted to do. And this season, that problem is a little bit less of an issue for us. So, I don't know. And we'll see as the year goes on. I'd like to make continued investments in this project here. So watch for that. Watch for the continued improvements, the sort of rapid iteration as I can bring in, new enhancements to the broadcast. I'm going to do that. We've added a new camera. Obviously, we are recording at 360 degrees this season. That's a big pickup. If you were with us last season, you remember audio was a significant factor initially. And so we got a quality microphone. We were working on budget. Maybe we'll revisit that. Maybe we won't. I feel like that problem's mostly solved right now. And we got some other stuff we want to do. I've got some really fun mixed reality plans. It's looking like it's going to be a tightrope walk with my current computer. But I'll do it. The whole broadcast is a tightrope walk. I drop frames constantly. We have high encoding warnings. This is the reality of dealing with a little bit dated technology. It's just a little bit dated technology. Does what it needs to do, though. I work on this, so my day-to-day. I'm just going to keep running that firework. I really like that firework. I know it seems just kind of simplistic. I wish I could render you some more variations on it, but that's what we had time to do today. That's what I did. From 4 o'clock on, I was like, well, let's see what I can get out of the rest of this one work day left of 2016. And so I learned how to make a firework. Just rendered that 3D firework for you. So that's kind of cool. It's all particle emission stuff. It's fun stuff if you're into 3D graphics and art. I don't know. Just something seemed topical. I gotta say Happy New Year to my brother here. He was saying Happy New Year. Probably gonna call the folks out on the West Coast also. Wish them a Happy New Year, even though they still got a few more hours before they're officially ringing it in. But yeah, that's cool. Little iMessage for you. I don't know if you've sent the Happy New Year in your iMessage, but you should. It's a fun little animation. A lot of cool little stuff going on for New Year's this year. A lot of people doing some experimental graphics. Ben Live, not the least of which. Let's see. So yeah, Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in to Ben Live. Either at 12:08 a.m. Eastern Time and fresh into 2017, Sunday, January 1st, or wherever you are throughout time. This will be on the internet, forever available. Hey, Floofig. Happy New Year, Floofig. Mafufu. We've decided that is her name. Mufufu. Mafufu. The Floofig. She's so good. Like that tie-dye? Amanda made that tie-dye blanket. If you're on her Facebook, if you're friends with her, you can see her making that and such. Kind of neat. I like that. And go open up this where I gotta find my old music for you, so I'm just gonna play that one again when we exit here. Because we played that new tune enough. I just didn't have time to do the new tune with as much. There will be more. There will be more better music coming. I have Reason Essentials now, so I can kind of play around with it. But today, I was more into the special effects stuff. I don't know. I just really wanted to make a firework. And the first tutorial went for like a half an hour, and it was not the correct rendering engine. It didn't work out for me. And I just got right back on it. It was a setback, but I got right back on it. And this one's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, there's a number of things that I will be changing about it and making it even neater. But I mean, it's right there above your head. Like, that's pretty cool, right? Just right up through the camera. It's, I don't know. It's a neat effect, I think. But let's see here. Try to bring up the Twitters and probably gonna drop some frames there because I had to pick up the link. Let me go onto the Twitters and say Happy New Year. Watch a firework graphic. If you're not familiar with some of the previous iterations of Ben Live, some pre-Ben Live iterations of Ben Live, before we had even settled on that name and that branding, there was the Hack Life days, and we were on some other networks. We were, trying to monetize there and whatnot. Some fun stuff. It's on YouTube. You can probably go check it out. I don't know how much of that was saved persistent, but I did a lot of sort of active social media, like live broadcast social media stuff. And so we're going to figure out a way to do that for you in 360 degrees. And I think I have, let me put this up here. Today, Ben Open up in 360 degrees. And let me go and paste that one in there. Happy New Year. Check out this firework I made today on Ben Live in 360 degrees. And we'll go ahead and tag into St. Augustine, Florida. We'll copy up all that text and we'll tweet that one out, and then we'll jump on here to the Facebook. So we'll put that on the Ben Live page as well, because I know a lot of people find us on Facebook. So we'll just let them know what they're going to see. Like, hey, if you tune in to my live broadcast right now, you can see a pretty cool looking firework that I made. If you're into that sort of thing. I don't know, maybe you're not. It's alright. Not everybody likes everything. I think it's kind of cool. Check in St. Augustine, Florida, and what are we doing? We are obviously celebrating another year, I guess. Yeah, celebrating another year. I don't know. Not really New Year's Eve anymore, but whatever, we'll call it that. That's what comes up. I don't want to type. Okay? That's what came up. So, there you go. Happy New Year. Check out this firework I made today on Ben Live in 360 degrees. So, anyone who actually clicks on that will see right now the little firework graphic. So, I don't know. If people are into 360 video, they know that's kind of a tough nut to crack, the whole graphics thing, live streaming graphics. That's good radar. It's my good friend. It's good to see him out and about, not for more than just a minute there. He's such a good friend. So we're going to do some more immersive stuff, some more Unity-based stuff in the new year. You're going to see a lot higher level of resolution, higher quality videos. Going to do some more packaged, pre-rendered stuff at higher quality. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know, the Ben Live that you see is limited by the technology limitations of the live feed, both, you know, what I have available and what's just possible in general. And so, you know, it's not going to be the best, but it's a good opportunity to sort of, you know, test the waters of what's possible and maybe push the envelope a little bit and, you know, expand the boundaries of what's possible. Why not, right? Somebody's got to. It's just a wild west right now in the VR, AR, MR, XR. I don't know. I'm just going to call it BR for better reality, because it's just UR, upgraded reality. I don't know, enhanced, augmented, I think is kind of hitting on that one. I mean, maybe it's just kind of all AR. It's just a big umbrella. I don't know. We'll settle in on some nomenclature. We'll talk about nomenclature and language and which words we're going to use to discuss, you know, this new horizon of technology. So that'll be fun. Got some really cool apps. I want to show you some cool apps. The Putty 3D one, I think it's just called Putty on iOS. It's a good one. I'm going to show you that. We're going to do an in-depth one on that at some point. Got another pretty cool painting type of one. I haven't had much time to play around with that, but that'll be a fun one. We'll play around with that some this year. But mainly you're going to see the ongoing enhancement of the VR project, the 360 degree content, the immersive content, you know, like I said, the Unity and 3D art and objects, and how we sort of tie those things together and use some scripting and turn them into interactive objects for you. Like, it's not magic. It seems like magic. Although I might appear to be a wizard and what I do does seem like magic sometimes, it's not. It's just ones and zeros. It's math. It's serious math that I don't even do the math. The computer does that part. You just have to know how to talk to it and how to ask it to do the things you want it to do and learn the different interfaces. And so maybe we'll do some of that. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Doing the live stuff is going to be tough. We're going to have to do pre-recorded when it comes to any sort of intensive graphics software, at least for now. at least for the very beginning of the year. It's looking like, I think, maybe April, probably March or April. We might see a little bit of an upgrade. I'll probably go with something with some serious video processing power, some GPUs and whatnot. And we'll just go with like a really good desktop and see what we can do with that. But that's going to be a little bit further into the year. So for now, we're going to just run on old Jalopy here. The old tried and true. And this HP has been running me for quite a while. Let me pull it up for you. This is... I'm not sure what it's called. It's definitely the opposite of bragging, though, when talking about the specs on this PC. So 6 gigs of RAM, not too bad on a laptop, but it's a Core i5, but it's a 2410M, so it's a 2.3 gigahertz. So it's just a little dated, that's all. And then obviously onboard video, because it's not like a gaming laptop or anything. It was just a sort of a college workhorse and an actual real world workhorse right now. I mean, I developed from this computer. It does work. So broadcasting 360-degree video to right now. But when it comes to rendering and creating 3D graphics and things like that, it certainly can't do them at the same time as broadcasting. And it does take a long time. It just takes a long time to do it. And so, it's going to be delaying my broadcast schedules constantly until I get that one worked out. But that'll be alright. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and share this one out that I posted, because I posted it on the page there. Oops, let's switch over here. We're going to do as share post now public. There we go. Put that on the timeline on the Facebooks for you. So any of you folks on Facebook can see that one. And if you're just now joining me from the Facebook or the Twitter from those posts, awesome. Thank you. Glad you're here. I hope my mouse clicking right next to the microphone isn't too loud for you, but the trackpad is just unbearable over there. I know the fireworks not much, but man, it's pretty to me. I like it. It's a neat trick. I mean, you can see right there I'm not picking out all the black. I didn't even render it with a green to chroma key it out. I just did it over black. It's not ideal. But hey, look at it. It's fancy, right? Put the logo back up there. I like the logo. Maybe play a little bit of music again. Let's play the old music. No. No, it doesn't look like it wants to pick that up. Let's try this. Hey, there we go. Maybe a little bit loud. Play that old familiar tune from last season. Welcome in anybody just joining us from the Facebooks and the Twitters. gives me something to work on. I'll figure that one out during the preview mode at some point. Yeah, coming weeks. Look forward to it. That'll be a fun one. That'll be helpful, right? So, I don't know. So far this weekend, I'd like to finish out the chessboard on the 3D graphics classes that I'm taking. So that'll be good. I'll finish those. And I don't know. I was working on a Galaga game, a Galaga style game. That was pretty cool. I was doing that in the Unity courses. So maybe I'll do some more work on that. That'd be fun. It's gonna be tough. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna bring that in. I'll probably have to pre-render some stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work that one out because it's a sort of a picky resolution that we're targeting here anyway. But I don't know. Unity is pretty much capable of doing anything, so the sky's the limit with Unity. That's why we use it. And I'm learning how to do more and more every day that I take those classes. So I don't know. We'll see. Just a lot of fun stuff. I'm gonna have to work this one out. Wrap my head around how to get that Twitter feed up there for you. But doing it with Open Broadcaster, if anybody's into that. OBS. Pretty capable software. I'm sure it's just something I haven't figured out how to get to work right. I remember having issues last season when I was trying to do the streams, the screencasting directly from those the browser. I remember if I ended up having to use a different browser, what was going on there. But yeah. So that's good stuff. Put the floor back on for you. Turn the fireworks off. It's enough fireworks, right? It's pretty cool though. I made that. I'm sort of untying my creative abilities technologically. That was sort of the theme going on the end of last year. Getting the music software and sort of getting the ability and putting in the time to learn how to use the graphics software. And I don't know. I think we're at a point now where Ben Live is it's my preferred showpiece. This is what I like to do. This is how I like to kind of present and save on the internet the different things that I'm working on these days. So I don't know. I'm gonna have more structured episodes and things like that. But it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day now, New Year's morning. Happy New Year, 2017. And we're just kind of hanging out tonight. Just sort of a relaxed broadcast. Give people an opportunity to sort of jump into my living room and hang out if they want to. It's still a pretty cool little piece of tech while everybody's still on vacation and still in relaxed mode. Thought it would be a good time to put some content out there for you. Give you an opportunity to see what Ben Live's about and see what's happening. It's a lot to take in. You got to figure out how you're gonna watch. I got my whiteboard here. You can't read it. Let's see how close. If I get it close enough, can we read? Oh, look, you can kind of read. Maybe. So we'll figure that one out. Where's the middle? There it is. Right? So that was the big pickup today. Whiteboard, filing cabinet. Honestly, what I'm really happy about, I got book 1 of the Rick and Morty comic books. So I read through that last night instead of doing a bunch of Blender stuff that I wanted to do and a bunch of Reason stuff that I wanted to do. And so maybe that's why tonight's broadcast was really a little behind and the rendering was a little bit behind. But, hey, Rick and Morty comics, that's good stuff. Gotta spend time doing what I enjoy. In like a really relaxed, non-creative format, just absorbing content. It's good. I do that too. I don't just, go crazy on the computer all the time, learn new stuff and all that. I hang out and read my Dick and Shorty comics, So it's been fun, internet. It's 12:30. I'm gonna wrap this one up. I was just kind of wanted to show you that firework. That was the main reason that any of this was happening today. Rendered a fresh logo. That's what was actually happening at at 11:30. Well, I scheduled the broadcast for 11:30, but I was still rendering. And then while I'm rendering, it is not possible for me to even preview the broadcast, let alone incorporate new content into it, figure out how it's going to work before going live. So, yeah, that definitely threw a curveball. But that's all right. If that's the last curveball from 2016, it'll be okay. My year was okay. I had a good one. I made a lot of progress. Not by accident. It took work, took effort, took goal setting and goal accomplishing, and gonna do more of that this year. So, thanks for tuning in. Ben Live, New Year 2017. Second season is happening. This is what Ben Live is. This is how it happens. It's not just structured, scheduled, episodic content. There will be some of that this year, but it's mostly just throwing on the live feed and showing you what I've been working on, showing you what I'm doing, playing for you, letting you listen to what I'm doing. I guess that's going to be a thing. I am exploring unfamiliar creative areas, broadening my horizons this season, and do a lot of music stuff. Haven't done the music stuff for, more years than I like to count, 16 years or so. Last time I used Reason to do stuff that was significant was a long time ago. So, put together a little bit last year, but this year we'll see a lot more of that. Yeah, it's a happy new year from my mother. Yeah, so I gotta go call her. I gotta get off of the internet here and go call my family and stuff and wish them a happy new year and all that, even though they're on the West Coast, so I'm still ahead of time for them. But happy new year, internet. I'm going to kick on some more music for you. I'm going to let the firework go, let it play for a little bit, let you enjoy it. Maybe I'll go get the friend and, whatever. I don't have to turn it off, but I'm going to turn off the sound and I'm not going to sit here. I'm going to go wander about. What are we running at? 48, about to be 49 minutes on the broadcast. So maybe I'll just let it run for the hour. Who cares? Look at that good firework. Enjoy it. Happy New Year, internets. Thanks for watching.